Hello. How are we doing tonight, everybody? Let's see. We get everything up and running. Make sure I've turned down my volume. Hi. How is everyone tonight? It was super nice here today. Almost 60, I think. 60 degrees outside. It was gorgeous. Running around without a jacket on. So, hi, I'm Becky, Vintage Viking Treasures. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. I am out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, and we are having a glorious, another nice week of weather after that crazy snowstorm we had over the weekend where we got about 6 inches of snow overnight. So, hi, Kristen. How are you doing tonight? Are you guys melting out, getting out, digging out? There was a lot of shoveling that went on Saturday and Sunday. Hi, Cindy. Good to see you tonight. There's a lot of snow still in our yard, but everything else is melted off. The streets have been melted for several days. It's just kind of where stuff is running across the street and splashing up. But other than that, hi, Mia. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just took it upstairs. Otherwise, I just had it over here behind me. So, oh, my phone. Sorry. This should be fun. I got a new phone and it's deciding that the screen is going dark, even though this is running. So we'll see how often I have to touch that to make sure it doesn't turn itself off. Hi, Miss Pam. How are you doing tonight? Good. I'm glad it's melting. Milder. I've heard that there's a lot of rain over on the West Coast. So hi, Mary Beth. How are you tonight? Welcome. So yeah, you just never know what you're going to get around here winter-wise. And I am hoping, crossing all the fingers and toes, that I won't have any snow for heading out next week for going down to Texas. So as long as I can get in and out of the state, I don't care. I can snow all at once while I'm gone. And after I get back, I just don't want it to snow while I'm actively driving home or away. So yeah, so here we are. I have, we are here for my regular Tuesday night sale. I have 4 boxes of bottles. So that's what we're going to be working on tonight. I am going to be doing invoices. Same thing, 48 hours, within 48 hours. I hope that you can pay within 48 hours and I can get them shipped out within 48 hours of all receiving each previous part of the process. And yeah, I've heard that there is a bunch of flooding too in California. That's a bummer. Hi, Wendy. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Since I will be leaving next Monday for a show in Houston, we're going to the glass show down in Houston, Texas. And this is going to be a pain in the butt. Every time it takes about 2 minutes and it starts to do the screen, but it's an active thing. I don't know if I can go in and change that while I'm doing this. So this could be fun tonight. What was I going to say? Oh, since I'll be leaving for the show in Houston next week, I would hope to be able to get the majority of everything shipped out before I leave. But then if it doesn't, then it will have to be shipped after I come back, and I will be gone over the next 2 Tuesdays. So those will be Tuesday night sales while I'm on the road. And then the first one when I come back will be with Stephen because it'll be the 4th Tuesday of the month. So kind of February will just be a big blur for sales. So I was going to see, I saw something there. Oh no, Miss Pam. Yeah, the crud's been going around here. Mom's had it a couple weeks ago. She's finally getting over it. She's still got a little bit of the cough and the grovelly voice that goes along with it. So that's a bummer. So no fun to be feeling under the weather. That is for sure, no matter what it is. But if I can go ahead and invoice. Oh, sure, Kristen, I can do that. I will write myself a note. Kristen, I'll put you on my list. I know we were supposed to meet up with Kristen around our birthdays at the end of January, and then she was not feeling well. She was under the weather. Oh, and I touched something else, and that comes up. And that's a bummer too. So weather is kind of crazy this time of year. It kind of ebbs and flows and kind of makes it so that it's hard to do certain things. Even running up and down to Denver is hard with that crazy storm we had on last Friday. So that's kind of the gist of where I'm at and what's going on. The quick and simple description of my next couple sales. And like I have told you about having a Pixie sale coming up, I'm going to have that the first Monday in March because I don't want to haul those with me to and from to Texas, and I don't want to worry about having to have any breakage or anything after I've sold anything for extra jostling around. So I just want them to stay here and we'll sell them from here. So, oh, good, Miss Pam. I'm glad she loves the earrings. That's wonderful to hear. Thank you. So we can put that on the calendars. Mushrooms and pixies, gnomes, Nessa, tomties, whatever you want to call them. It's going to be all those things and some mushrooms combined into one sale, the beginning of March, the first Monday in March. So, all right. So that is, I believe, hi, Sherry. Welcome. Good to see you. Am I missing anything, Miss Kristen? Kristen is going to be my mod tonight. She is feeling better, and well, I hope Kim's feeling better too. She's available, and Kim's feeling better. There's only so many people deep I have on my mod list, so I can't get them all sick at once. And I appreciate all their help so much. So, oh my goodness. Oh, you could watch a Pixie set while I'm gone. Yeah, I know, but ooh, yeah, that'll be great. So I have a drawer, a basket with a drawer with a basket in it with Pixies. I have another basket down here, and I have some all just kind of mixed in up and around. So I'm guessing we have easily 50-ish lots available to go through that sale. So yeah, you just never know what's going on. It seems like a calmer part of the year, January and February, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, why is it so so crazy again? You're like, oh, because I was like, oh, I could do this and I can do this, and then all your normal stuff comes back. And right. Exactly. Yep. That's what happens when people are sick around here. I'm like, you get to live in the basement. I'm staying upstairs, you stay downstairs. I don't want what you got. So yes, Kristen's got the reminder up there. She's modding tonight. So I have the majority of what I have in bottles are, I have clear, I have white, I have cobalt, I have amber. Those are the majority of the colors that I see at the top of the box. Good night, Maya. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. The thumbs up, appreciate it. And from what my understanding is, I'm guessing these used to be, I'm just going to give you an example. Somebody had these in a store and they had them labeled like this in terms of how much they were. So what I think is that this was someone's collection. It was up for sale in some sort of a shop that got closed. But I believe a lot of these came out of some dump digs, because you just don't come up with this many in this quantity at one time any other way. So, and what they were priced at for the store is, I mean, they were reasonable for sure. So, and I'm going to give you guys good prices as well. So I don't want to sit and have to pull off every little bitty thing, but you'll see these are got to be old stickers, like way back. They're all coming off on the sides and stuff. So, and everything is a little bit dusty. So I'm going to do a little bit different organization tonight, because I'm not going to be able to get stickers and sticky notes to stick to everything or even tape to them. So I'm going to work with the basket system tonight and hopefully keep everything organized. So, because I do have quantities of things, I think it's going to be similar to my 12 days format, where I'm going to be able to tell you approximately how many I have of a certain size or color or shape, and you can just claim them with a straight sale price. And we shouldn't have to have any major offerings, because I have 4 boxes full, and then I want to take what's left over to the booth before I go down to Texas. So I am going to I'm going to quick go to my settings and see if I can get the screen to quit turning off. I'm going to just turn off my camera. You'll still have my voice, because I don't want you guys to go all dizzy when I move this around to get to my settings. Because okay, I'm back. Let's see if that worked. Woohoo! Sorry about that. That's the bummer thing about upgrading your phones, is you have to re-sign into every app and everything you've ever looked for before, and remember all of your passwords. It's crazy. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate a new phone and upgrading, but it takes some time to get it all worked out. So hopefully I will not have to keep touching the screen, and hopefully that will work. So, okay, yeah, I mean, they'd be great displays for all sorts of different things. Lots of people like using bottles for putting like colored water in, and then you have them so the light comes through and all that kind of stuff. Halloween is a great description for them as well. I was going to look and see if I had any more quick of this style, and oh yeah, pretty much I think everybody will get anything they want, quite frankly, because there's just a lot of them. So are you ready, guys? We will I have, you ready, Kristen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least I have 9 of this one in front of me. It says Dr. Price's delicious flavored extracts. And this comes in the same shape, comes in multiple sizes. So here's the next size up. It's just like a 1/2 inch taller. So I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's still not going to do it. It doesn't think I'm looking at it. So, and then the biggest one is the one I can't find many of. Okay, so we're just going to touch the screen constantly. This is a 4-inch bottle. These are $1 each. Hi, Denise, welcome. I have 9 of these available. Oops, that is upside down. They do not have lids. These particular ones don't have any lids on them. So we'll just call this the 4-inch. Let's see, and I have 9 available. I was hoping not to have to unload and reload every box, but we will get through it. And wow. Okay. Hi, Mom. How are you doing? If I've come across a single, I'll just set them aside and we'll do those later. So next size up is going to be $2 each. And they are 4.5 inches tall. And they say the same thing. Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extracts, patent approval something, patent approval or patent applied for. And they are 4.5 inches tall. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those at least available. Looks like they had a color sticker on the back for whatever reason. Oh. Does it go away when my menu pops down, or do you just keep seeing me being frustrated touching the menu to go away? So they kind of have that slumped shoulder, and they are just a 1/2 inch shorter than the first one. Right, he certainly was. Okay. And those are all that size. All right, the next size up is 5 inches tall. I don't know if they say ounces or anything on them. They don't. So it goes from 4 to 4.5 to 5 with the same label, 3 different sizes, and I have a 4th size, but I only have one of them out so far. This is a $2 size as well. I have 5 available of the 5-inch size. I know this might be tedious. Hopefully it'll be a little mildly entertaining to see what kind of old bottles there were. And these are one of a kind so far. All right, I'm going to pull some more out of this box. Oh, now here's one with a lid, but it is broken. The lid has a crack in it. It's a 4.5 inch size with a crack right there in the old, what do we want to call that? Lucite? Plastic? Old plastic lid. He'd be at the $2 size, but there's only one with a lid. What on earth? Esquire Lano Wax. $3. This is so far the only one I've pulled out. Hi, Geneva. Welcome. Welcome to Bottles R Us. I feel like the guys that come around in Pete's Dragon. 4.25 inches tall. And they have their peddling their elixirs and what do they call those? Snake oils. That's what it sounds like. These are all the same size. Have that out. This is a $2 one of a kind. It has no label on it. Well, it does. It says Foley GP. Right, cure-alls and tonics. Foley's and Company on both sides. On the flat side of the bottle. So $2 for Foley and Company. He is 5.5 inches tall. I'm going to be jostling them around, so it will sound crazy. Oh, this one's fun. Here's a $2 little bitty one. I'm guessing this would be some sort of an inkwell kind of style. It has KW with some numbers. So it's a little square bottle. That one is clear as well. I don't think any of these would wash up much if you soaked them. I mean, you get the dust off and that's about it. I don't think that there would be a whole lot of anything that's going to help these. But that's patina. This one's a $3. Prepared by Dr. Peter something Farney and Sons, Chicago, Illinois, USA. This one is a square bottle as well. Right? Yeah, I'm not going to hurt them by rolling them around a bit. It's almost 6 inches tall. It has a lid, but it is starting to come apart there. It has definitely got some damage to it, and that is, it will lose more of that as it is packed up even. A couple itty bitties. I'm guessing this one was like a perfume or something. Is a round little one, just tiny. That'll be $2. It's 2 inches tall with that little plastic hexagonal lid. What does that say? Time cheaters and the magnifier. That says Mac and Henny. MC. Oh no, I don't know. Nail? Good grief. MC ILHENNY. McElhenney? That would be fun for a little display as well. Okay. The other ones in this box are really big. So we're going to move on to some other crazy ones. This one has a very unique pointed lid. Lid is not, it's cracked, but it's not coming apart like the previous one. $3 bottle, 5 inches tall. And I don't see any words or lettering. I see a number 7 right there. And that's it for this one. Here is another one of the round style. Now it's got some more patina on it, but it has some, what do I call it? Like embossed design. Circles coming off the center of the bottle. And if it soaks and comes off, great. If not, as is, where is 2.5 inches tall. This would be a $3 choice. $3 round. I don't see anything other than the circles on this one as well. It's just a little bit bigger than that first round one. Okay. I have 3 of these. Do I have anything on them? Nope, nothing on there. They're a milk glass style. Let's say $4 each. They kind of curve in, like shoulders, hips. Any labels that used to be on them are long gone. It's a metal cap with black, like black painted. And it is about 3¼ inches tall. Hi, Sandy. How are you doing tonight? We are on bottles and glass bottles of all sorts tonight. They had them priced at, I don't know, 10 and 14, depending on, I don't know why there'd be 2 prices on it, but that's what this one says. No, I think it's okay. I have 3 of those available. Do they fire? No, they don't fire. That would have been awesome. There is a different cap on this one. It's a black versus the metal. Hello, Chuckles. Welcome. Thanks for joining us tonight. It is kind of an odd grouping, but it's what came out of the auction a couple weeks ago. So here we are. Hi, Steph. I have amber. These are about 4.5 inches tall. They'll be $2. They have different kinds of lids, like a metal lid. This has a plastic lid. And these don't have, what do they say? They say something on the bottom. I don't think there's much of a, pretty hard to make out. I think it's just a size or a something for the bottle itself, not what was in it. That's about the size of that amber. This one says Squibb, Squibb on the lid and down the bottle itself. There'll be a $3 bottle. Oh, there are some sticky stickies on some of these. All right. I'm trying with the screen, guys. I'm sorry if it makes it wiggle around. Oh, this one's familiar. This is the old extract bottle. $2. And an amber with a little red painted metal lid. It is 3.5 inches tall. I'm hoping to find some more of the same. Oh. Let's go. There's some cobalt in here. Has a metal lid. Vanilla, yep, certainly could be. Oh, it does have it says McCormick's on the top of that one. Oops, right there. McCormick's, the House of McCormick's products of. This will be $4. This is a larger size, 5 inches tall. Oh, Hazel Atlas, I believe. That HA. So I know like Pyrex, they make, and Corning, they've made lab equipment and stuff like that. But, woo, like dominoes. Down they went. So Hazel Atlas probably made some of these bottles for different medicines and stuff. But you can tell that they have some age to them, some patina. Those lids, probably from being in like a junk pile. Landers. It is, oh, let's see. It's got a spot for a label, so it's kind of rounded on that edge. And then it says Landers and has flat sides. And Landers again. $2. That's a clear Landers bottle. Just under 5 inches tall, 4.5 inches tall. Oh, they would. They'd be really cute for, you could wire them, hang them, put them in a window. You can do all sorts. This is like crafting palooza. Anything you could possibly think of to do and make. Here's another clear one. It has a 6-sided, I'm bad, with an O in the middle. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Hi, Ramola. And it has another plastic lid. It's got a spot where a label was, and then it's got these like homespun, the lines, the detail all the way down, almost like I'm guessing this might have been a vanilla extract or something bottle as well. And there you go. It's kind of goopy in there, but it's squeaky. This guy is 4 inches tall. This is a $2 one as well. What else? Let's see what we can find in the white milk glass box. These are so heavy, guys. Oofda. Have you seen the displays with like all different kinds of sizes and shaped jars? I think some of these were like Pond's cold cream. This one's older. It fires along the edge. I don't know if we can see it or not. These small milk glass will be $2 each because they don't have lids. I know there's somewhere in one of these boxes has some random lids, but they're not all matched up. This one is a little short flat one. It says MUM, Manufacturing Incorporated, #1. This one also, you can see on the edge right here. We can get it to turn. Well, it fires right there through around this edge too. Verlaine, is that this one here, that bigger round one? Make sure I have the right one for you. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, you got it, Verlaine. So like I said, probably easier to say a shape at this point because any of these little white ones will be $2 each. So we're gonna just call this one round cylinder, and it glows. This one is about 3 inches tall. It reminds me of a shape of, say, a shaker. Again, we have the, I believe, Hazel Atlas. It's either Hazel Atlas or it's not Anchor Honking because that has the anchor on it. So this is Hazel Atlas, and it fires as well right on that. You can see it on that. So you know it's older milk glass because when it fires, just from the chemicals that they use to make the glass. And then this one is, it's got a geometric pattern like a gear around it, and it says something patent. My goodness, that's hard to read. It's got a number 12042113 DES patent. Hi, Helen. I have jars for you to make assemblages to your little heart's content. And does that one glow or fires as well? So like they're just a little bit different size from one to each other, and they have a concave bottom to it. I'm assuming like for the lotions, or I think Carmex used to come in little jars like this too, where it was a little concave in the bottom. Let's find some other shapes. Thank you, Mary Beth. I think they're fun. This one almost looks like a barrel. You would like the round Hazel Atlas one. You got it, Kristen. So nothing marking on this one. We'll call it barrel. Has that line around the outside. It fires as well. It is about 2.5 inches tall. I'm going to write Kristen's stuff down. And then we'll go here and here. You got it. I think the milk glass ones are kind of the ones I really like. Rectangle with a notch out of each corner. This has some writing on the bottom. I believe they're just the patent pending kind of registration marks on this one again. And this one fires, but not very much. These would be interesting for making. I see them like on a wedding display or something. They're small, but this one almost looks like a flower pot, like a miniature. You call it like a posy or the forget-me-nots. These are all $2 each. This just has the registration marks on the bottom. This one, yeah, looks like a flower pot because it's got the little scalloped edge and then the panels underneath it. Right, exactly, a bottle brush tree. Do you think I have one of those around here? No, I don't. But I mean, if you're gonna have like a little pixie collection, wouldn't they be adorable just hanging off some milk glass up on the covered in a display as well? I mean, they go with everything. Woo! Oh my goodness. They're durable too. This one reminds me of like the Noxzema. It's just a nice flat cylinder. It has that concave bottom as well. This is 2 inches tall. And it does not fire. Let's see. I'm just trying to pick different shapes. This one is like an oval. It says ponds on the bottom. About 2.5 inches tall, 2 1/4. Yep. I know. And I had a bunch that I packed away from my booth from Christmas. Let's see. This is like the short, these are all like the short ones. This one had the gear type of look. This one has the 2 bands, but it is bigger than the previous one. Oh yeah, little succulent or air plants, dare I say. This one has the ridges, or you just tell me what shape you want, Helen. It's basically a quick claim. Ribs, ridges, stripes, whatever we want to call it. This one does fire, and it is 2 inches tall. Right, exactly. That's what that one was Pond's night cream. Helen, you let me know what you want. Was there a shape? This is like the straight up and down one. It says something on this one. How many do I have? Lots. I have 2 boxfuls of white milk glass. This says mentholatum regular trademark on the bottom of that one. I'm just trying to show a variety of shapes and sizes. This kind of reminds me of about the old film canister size. It is about 2.5 inches tall and an inch and 1/4 across. And it says, what does it say? Ice mint on the bottom. Oh, look, we're getting some good ones. Somebody must have spent some time cleaning up these white ones because they don't have the same kind of oxidation as the clear bottles do. Helen, do you want a variety of shapes and sizes, or here's a bigger one of that flower pot look. So there's a smaller one I showed first. How many, do I know how many different shapes? No. I haven't come across a duplicate yet. That's why I have different sizes. Right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 15 different shapes out that I've shown you so far. Okay, Miss Helen. A variety of all different shapes and colors. I mean, all milk glass? Just shapes and sizes? This one says, universal. Oh my goodness. It says universal on top. I can't read the bottom. It just doesn't want to focus for me. So I have some blue also. So I'm going to write down Helen. She's going to take 10 times of the white. And I'm just going to set that aside. There's another shape. The majority of these are firing too, so they're the older. They are dirty. My hands are starting to get all dusty. It says a curved shoulder and no writing on it. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of different shapes and sizes. Here's another short one that has 1, 2, 6 sides. It almost looks like is it hexagon? Is that right? Yeah. Just the little cute shorties. I don't know. I think they are adorable. Here's another cylinder that's a little bit shorter than the first one. You see, oh, there we go. Right up there, you can see some of the firing of the melt glass, the opalescence in it. The same size, around almost, just a little bit shorter. Susan, were you interested in just like a variety of different sizes or shapes? Or now here's that same flower pot. And now I have it in 3 sizes. This is why I didn't go through all the boxes. There just wasn't a way to have them out. This one is really big. It's a 4-inch tall. 5 different shorties? Sure. Currently I have 4. Let's see what else we can find for you. Oh yeah. I have 5 different styles. Totally. This one's got a chunk out of it though. It's like a square at the bottom, a rounded off square, but it has a little chip out of it. So let me see if I can find another one. I think they remind me of my childhood with Carmex for some reason. Oh yeah. Is this an acceptable shape? It's blowing out till I get there. It's got a smaller opening, but it is still kind of that same short. So I have, this one's a really fun one and it fires fantastic on the edges. Okay. And then I have that one that's like a gear. I have the big one with the 2 stripes. That's 4. And then this one is just a plain solid size. If I find something else fantastic, I will throw it in as an option. Thank you, Susan. There we go. We're gonna have to figure out how to fix that on the phone because I'm not liking that, or it fades out because I'm not looking at it. I know the littles are always cuter, so we're looking at bottles I have from an estate that was probably out of an old antique store. A whole bunch of different bottle shapes and sizes. Oh, you can see the firing on that one as well. That's a taller, pretty much straight up and down, about 4.5 inches tall. Let's see. Somebody painted this one. That's delightful. Oh yeah, here's another one. It's got really paneled. It's straight, almost straight. There's a little curve to it. And it's very shallow. Here's a little itty bitty, like that little cylinder. It's like half the size of a film canister, 1.25 inches tall. So if there's anybody else who wants a group, let me know. Like I'm coming up with, these are the same shape. So I have quantities of the same shape and size as I'm digging through the box. Here's another one of the oval looking ones It says ponds on the bottom. Oh, you're right. This would be that's a really good idea. Let's see. Okay, so let's just pretend this is a small marble, but here you go. You could have a great display for all different size shooters. These would be great for shooter marbles for stands, or eggs, like the stone eggs or Easter eggs or glass eggs. They would be really good for that, because I know lots of people use like the plastic just cylinders for stands and displays. Right. It would be. The problem is I don't have a lot of lids for them. But I mean, if you're like mixing and making paints and stuff, they would be great for all sorts of creative projects. Let's see. Oh, here's another. Do I have that little bitty size? This is even smaller. So I have 4 sizes of this one that looks like a planter. Where's the big one? There's the medium one. Where do you run off to? There's another one somewhere. There it is. All 4 sizes now in that style. Christmas ornaments? That is a great idea. Like some of the old containers that I've also used, like I have like a refrigerator dish that I don't have the lid for. I use it on my counter for putting like the sponges next to the sink. And I have another one that's a little bit it's a little bit bigger and shallower. I put my salt and pepper shakers in there so they can get messy in there, and then I can clean that out. And you get 2 of the bigger matching ones. Sure. Do you mean like this style that I had? Or did you have a shape in mind? I'm going to put those together. Those are all the same shape. How many of the little shallow ones do I have? In this box, well, I have, these are bigger, rounder ones that are shallow. They are about 1.25 inches tall, but like this is the one I was just showing, and it is significantly smaller. So there's lots of different sizes, dimensions of the shallow ones. So if you have an idea of how many you want, let me know. Okay, so Verlaine, bigger. Did you want 2 bigger matching ones? Okay. 2 bigger matching ones. I'm gonna go, I think these are pretty cool. How big did you want to go? I have this pair. They remind me of like the large range top size shakers. They're $2 each, Mallory. These are 3 inches tall. Or I have a pair of this one, which is like square with the notches out of it. I have 2 of Verlaine. The square ones are good. You got it. So I'm gonna go here. Verlaine, I have you at 3 right now, total in your bin. Let's see. See, like right now I have 4 or 5, but I have 3 or 4 of the big ones and a couple of the smaller ones. And the more I dig, the more I find. So, I'm going to change boxes. You can, Mallory. Look in the next one. So we're going to say shallow 10. Mallory, do you want as many different shapes as I can come up with? Hi, Carol. How are you doing tonight? Or do you want some that are matchy-matchy? We're doing all sorts of crazy bottles tonight. So I've shown most of what I have out. Let me see. So here's the next spin. So here's another one that's a shallow. Sure, surprise you. They don't need to match. You got it. And then I have a few little lids. Obviously, that one does not fit that one. I don't know if it's even worth the time to sit and try and like match a lid to a jar because there's so many different sizes. I don't know if that would even. Okay, so that one matches that one. That one fits on this one. Okay, Miss Mallory, I will start making a pile for you. The small ones, the shallow ones. I'll come up with a nice combination for you. What else? It's like the bottle size. This one is round. No marks whatsoever. 4 1/4 inches tall. Okay, sounds good. I mean, this would just be adorable with a little, what do they call it? Johnny Jump Up. Violets. Little violet vases. So much fun. I know I had some blue ones. So if you bear with me while I do a little digging. I'll come up with some blue ones. So far, I found 3 of these. These are $3 each. A little bit different color. This is a little darker cobalt. They say, oh my goodness. Bromo, Bromo, Seltzer, Emerson Drugs Company around the bottom. Oh, wow. That's cool. You guys find some great stuff up there. These blue bottles are 4 inches tall. Those will be $3 each. And here is one. What does it say? The blues are 3. Clairol. Okay. You got it. So this is like a rectangle one. It has a little bit of a detailing on each corner. 4 1/4 inches tall. So on Mallory's, Okay. You got it, Mallory. Got you. I'm gonna have to put Jeff on this thing. If you can find out for me why my screen keeps trying to fall asleep on this new phone. Clairol. I was hoping it would be have a better picture and all that stuff that I wouldn't have to worry about. It's another blue one. Milk of Magnesia. The Chase H. Phillips Chemical Company, Glenbrook, Connecticut. And that is almost 5 inches tall. I was hoping some of these older bottles would glow, but let me try my other light on them. They're really not. That's a bummer. I wanted them to glow so bad. Well, and you can't tell if it's the oxidized like stuff that's on them or the glass that is reacting. So I can't even say that they do glow because that's a bummer. All right. This is an old perfume bottle with a crazy cool lid. Oh, neat. This has a floral, like a flower, but it's like a pot metal lid to this jar. It's got like the daisy and button on a satinized kind of finish. And it was an old Avon jar. It says Avon Keepsake Bird of Paradise Cream Sachet. Net weight 0.66 ounces. That one still has the sticker on the bottom. So that must be a newer. Oh, that was a poor decision. That smells like grandma. Ooh, okay. Like grandma perfume. Yep, certainly does. Isn't that a fun one? $4. I almost expected when I first looked at it, I was thinking that would be a cute like ring holder or something. All right, those are shallow ones. This is a broken one. That's broken. Ovaltine. An old dusty lid with the amber bottle. This is about 5 inches, 4.5 to 5 inches tall. All right, we had, I missed something. Romella and Pamela look like they are on the flower jar. So we had Romola at 4, came in first. Right? All Avon smells the same to me. It all smells like grandma scents. But Pamela's going to say 5. I'm going to write down flower perfume. And Miss Romola, you can let us know whether you would like to be in or out. She is in. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. We're doing, oh, great. Yep, there it went. I didn't catch it soon enough that time. Hopefully it didn't flash off too long. So Pamela said 7. We're doing jars. All sorts of jars. And this is an anomaly in here. I don't see very many of the empty perfume jars. Mostly milk glass ones. All the milk glass are $2 a piece. If you see a size or shape you like. I have a bunch of the clear Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extracts. Those are $1 and $2 a piece. I have a couple round jars. They're $2 in the clear. A couple extracts. That's what I did, and it said while watching. I left it to on while watching, and it's still going gray. Well, because the only other option was 10 minutes. And yeah, going into this. Okay, I have to go further into settings. You got it. All right. Oh, cool. And it is? Oh, nice. All right. You guys are deciding on this one. We'll see. I'm glad that I read it right then. But it's definitely metal. You can hear it. I'm gonna look and see what other cobalt jars I can come up with. I've only come up with a couple different shapes so far. Yes, definitely. Pamela is out. Thank you both. So Romola at 11. You got it. Thank you, Romola. And somebody asked to see something. Let's see. You stay there. What did you ask to see? A Dr. Price bottles. Yes, I have like 4 sizes. This one is 4 inches, $1. This isn't, well, that's not the next size. This is 4.5. This is 5. And then I have a taller one that is, oh, stickers, 6 inches. And they all say the same thing on them. Oops, wrong side, sorry. Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extracts. So 3, 2, 2, and 1 on the smallest. Yes, they did. Avon had some good products. I'm not a fan of their fragrances, but these two are the $2 size. The 4 and the 4.5 inch. Now I have, they're all different, a little bit different patina in terms of oxidization, whatever we want to call it. Goodness sakes. Apparently my brain is tired on that word. So, okay. Which do you want? The 4.5 or the 5 inch? They're both the same price. Oxidized. That's the word I want. Susan, you got it. Did I have you down for something else earlier? Mallory, Kristen. Nope. Okay. Oh, it is. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. We got that one. I had these little milk glass ones that have the little curve in them with the lids on them. Yeah, that is cool, Susan. That's fun. It's always fun to find something with your namesake on it. I know my parents always had a fun time looking for King on everything. That was my maiden name. Sure. Yes, that's what I was thinking. You got it. All right. Oh, wow. You want Rusty and Crusty. Here we go. These are amber, looks like. Yep, amber, but look at the lids on these. Whew. This one says Physician's Sample. You can see the amber right here through all the crud. It is square. It says PL. It has like a pitchfork style on right here in the middle. Okay. Thank you, Kristen. Take one of those for Verlaine. And put it there. All right, 4 for Miss Verlaine. Got it. Here is another amber. It says Cheeseboro Manufacturing Company, New York. Physician sample of what? I have no idea. I know. Whatever they were making and mixing up, it went in this container, and it's about 3.5 inches tall. That's not a sample, in my opinion. So these amber ones are $2 each also. He's got a nice crusty lid as well. Now this one looks like it's got syrup-like measurements on the sides. Ounces. So there must have been a label on it. But it says 3 cc's actually at the bottom. Cc's and a 3 there. All right, Romola. I'll probably put him in a little baggie so all of his goodness can get intact to you. So he was amber. There's 2. You got it. Oh, Listerine with a cork. Listerine Lambert, what does that say? Pharmaceutical company. Yep. There's a bigger Listerine. Same thing, Listerine, Lambert, pharmaceutical company. Those are the same bottle, just different sizes. What did Mom say? Cough syrup? Maybe. I mean, they mixed up all sorts of kinds of crazy things. Listerine, which would you want? The small one or the bigger one? The small one is 3 1/4. The taller one is about 4. This one has the cork. You want both. You got it. Times 2. 2 times 2, clear. You got it. I mean, you just never know what I'm going to come up with, quite honestly. You want more Listerine. This one has a little more oxidation. That word is just going to escape me tonight. This is the same as the blue ones we had earlier. Oxidized. It's more oxidized. This looks like another one of the flavoring or extracts. I know. Let's not test for that, shall we, Kathy? This one still has a little eyedropper in it. Let's see if we can. Oh, okay. There we go. Now this is hard and crunchy, but there's a little eyedropper, a clear little bottle, and it's got an A in that little hexagon and a couple numbers underneath. $2. Like, you're just never going to see this kind of mix anywhere else. These are still, this is a little bit taller than the blue one I had earlier, and it has an old metal lid on it. Just has an M in a circle. $3 on the cobalts. This one say, watch somebody be like, oh, that was one of those rare blah blah blahs that you can never find in the digs and the privy, no, not the privy digs. Hi, Becky. I stirred up something in that box. This one's more of a long neck with the amber. It looks like a miniature beer bottle almost. 6 inches tall. Well, this could be terrible. Try not to breathe over by the box, I guess. All right. Let's see. So there's more of the white milk glass ones. Blame it on the event, exactly. And there's some random lids. Like, wouldn't it be great to find the bottle that this sparkly pink lid matched up with? It would be super cute. This one's heavy. It's probably almost a half a pound. It's probably about 5 inches tall. Yeah, 4.5 inches tall. This one's that clear one. Found another short one for Miss Mallory. This one says Bristol Myers Company out of New York. Ooh, I smell Avon. I'm smelling Avon somewhere. See, this set has writing on the jar. It's got a pink butterfly. It says smooth Caranome hand cream with light smooth on the hand cream lightly after washing and drying hands. non-greasy vanishing type cream that is instantly softens and smooths the skin, protects from drying effects of the wind and weather. It's out of Los Angeles and Toronto, printed in the US, Chicago. All that is printed on here. I can't imagine. This is probably like from the 70s. This one is nowhere near as old. No, I wish it did. It is just too, it's really close, but no. So that one was a hand cream jar. And it definitely still has dirt in the bottom of it. So, okay, let's see. It's like a white glass army over here. So yeah, I'm gonna see, there's a few other random lids. This one is that New Mum Cream Deodorant. I saw a jar with that name on it somewhere. Maybe we can match some things up later. This one says Pond's. You see that? Right there, but wow, look at it. It's all eaten through the middle. The Pond's was these oval ones. Let's see if that fits. It fits, it just doesn't really like going on. There it goes. It's close. It's really, really close. Message in a bottle, that would be good too. So there, we got a match. It says Pond's on top and on the bottom. I did that once for a kid's birthday. We did a pirate birthday, and I got the little mini Martinelli's bottles, and we drank the sparkling apple juice out of them. I think it's like a diamond with a circle in the middle of it on an oval side jar. That's a fun one. And I soaked them and got the labels all off, and we printed their invitations, and I burned all the edges like a treasure map and rolled them up and put them in the bottle with some sand and seashells and some gold glitter to hand out as invitations to the birthday. It was really fun. That's cool. She used Mum. I don't remember which one said Mum on the bottom of it. I'll have to go back through and look around. Okay. There's another different shaped one. This one says Avon again. Yep. And then another one like this. I mean, I know the lid says Mum, but I know there was one that had it on the bottom. Like underneath, it said Mum. Now that I have this many up here, I can't remember which one it was. We'll see. So these look like old Avon. This one is for sure an Avon bottle. This one doesn't have any markings on it. This one is going back over here. I don't have to smell it. It's like a barrel. I mean, if you could find some dispensers or lids, this does fires as well. It's a bummer that they don't all have lids. Okay. Here's a different one. This one looks like, I don't know, looks like it's been melted. Wow. I haven't seen a jar do that before. A glass jar, for that matter. It says, oh, let's see, you're going to go the other way. Cream. Ingram's. Yep. Boy, This one must have been somewhere pretty hot for that to happen. That's really strange. Bottle patented number at the bottom. Right. So, okay. So here's a sciencey question. Mom's still awake and in the chat. Since glass is still fluid, if this had been in a dump and had weight on it for an extended period of time, could it possibly have bent the glass jar just with the weight? Or am I just totally, this one's old. It really fires on there. That's a weird, I don't know. That's a question I don't know, because I know like old wavy glass like they used in like the log cabin houses and stuff. And if some of them hung, they kind of would start to slump and curve. But I don't know. I mean, this just is crazy. I would think it would need heat too, but I mean, it's one of those science things where glass is a solid and I don't know if it's a liquid at the same time because it still moves. Oh, maybe if they were burning things. There we go. That might be it. What a strange phenomenon. So, yeah. Right? That must have been it. That must have been it. This is one of those old the milk glass inserts for like the canning jars. Goes in the zinc lids. I have some of these little amber square. This one looks like it would have had a stopper, and this one has like a really long straight dropper in it. Can you see that inside? Or a dabber, like a perfume dabber. Yep, that's probably what it was. Oh, it smells like an old jar. Okay, Verlaine. Is 2 okay with that? It's kind of where we're at on everything in here. We'll put lid. You got it. I hope that's not bad. I'm like smelling everything, like, of course, because I'm not sensitive or anything. Why would I smell all these jars? Don't know. Just feel the need. Oh, phone. Medicine. Oh, yeah, that too, medicine. Oh, yeah. This one's got a partial label on it. The modern something, an amber one, doesn't have a lid. It's about 4.5, 5 inches tall, and antiseptic. I know. That's why I moved the ones that I know are marked Avon way far away from me, for sure. So the modern something coloring lotion. There you go, Kristen. What did we want? Mercurochrome? What is that? I don't even know what that is. That one I'm not familiar with. A couple other different shapes in the amber. Kind of like that smushed oval. This would have had like a stopper or a cork, and this would have had a screw-on lid. Pure chrome. Did I just inhale something that's really, really bad? Okay, what else do we got? Okay, we're gonna go a little bigger. Orange stinging. Oh, okay. Ew. Like the spider. They're not alive. Noxzema. What's that? Beautiful cobalt drawer. This is large. I'm going to get another ruler out because my other one has been engulfed by jars. It's about 3 inches by 4 inches tall. That makes my, I understand. You know, I don't think I've ever committed that to memory what that was called. So this will be a $5 one. That's a really neat mark on the bottom. That could be, you could even set that on a shelf this way and light it from behind, where you could display the I want to, you know, just the graphic on it. Don't want to blind anyone. Oh, here's a big blue one. At my booth, I'd probably put 8 on this. So how about 5? It says Bromo Seltzer. And whoever had it before had a $15 price tag on it. I bet you didn't read that. It blew it out. It had 15 on it. There's no mark on the bottom at all. This is 8 inches tall. That's a really big size one. Remember these? The water bottles. It says water on this side. Oh, Mom wants that blue one. Okay, I got you, Ma. Put that to the side over here. We used to have a clear one of these in our refrigerator. Oh, is Miss Pam on the... Which blue one are we on? Or oh, you retracted it. All right, just making sure. Let me make sure I have the right thing. Is this what you wanted, Mom? And then Miss Pam, were you... This one I think is what Kristen had up that said blue bottle. Oh no, I said 5. I said 5. And then Mom was saying, all right, let me know what we got. 9 on the Bromo. I said 9. I think I said that's how tall it was. It's 8 inches tall. I don't know. Yes, that's the one you want. You got it. Okay. Sorry, Miss Pam. It's all right. We have the green juice and water bottles. They have the increment in ounces down the side and the lids. What do they have to say? Sunset prune jar. Let's go with okay. How about now? I have 2 of these. It's me trying to keep that screen on and I touched the wrong button. Trying to touch a spot on the screen without a button. Actually, I have 3 of them, one without a lid. Those were $5 each as well. Thank you, Kristen. Oofta. Or, no, not the same thing. I have another blue bottle. Okay, Christy, on the green? Which one would you like? I have the lid that is plain like that, or I have the lid that says margarita. Whether that was someone's name or what they put in it, I don't know. And then I have the third one with no lid at all. You can let me know. I'm gonna find my papers back. You know what? These might make fun wind chimes too. The first one, you got it, Christy. Green water. All right, you got it. Trying not to let the screen turn me off. There we go. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay. Yuck. So Miss Pam, I have two more of the blue bottles, but they're not exactly, they don't have the same lid that Mom claimed with this one. They are similar. If you're looking for a blue bottle, I have more plain blue bottles, but they don't have the words on the lids. This one is like a rectangle, and this one is almost an oval. They're about the same size. Let us know, Miss Pam, what you'd like to do. Oh, wait for it. Have another one with it on the lid. It's a little more patina, rusted, than the other one. And it's that shape that is a little bit like an oval versus this one is a little bit narrower and taller. But if you'd both like one with a bromo seltzer lid, you let me know. I found another lid. If it was the lid that did it, I have another lid. These ones are just plain lids with nothing on them. Okay. One for Miss Pam, one for Mom. We got it. Perfect. One for each of you. Hi, Sabrina. How are you doing tonight? Okay. Watch this. No more trick. We got it, though. Oh, there's another one. There's another blue one. Oh, I'm going to need another drink. The dust is something else. I did not expect that. Now they're taking a dive off the table. Yes, they're all figured out. Thank you. I have some big amber ones. These will be, oh, look at the wrinkle in that. I bet you the same thing with the heat. You can see I know, exactly. This one's got a bubble in it, but it's got no marking on it. This will be $3. It's a big size. Got a little bubble right there. The amber bottle. There's the bottom of it. Hi, Lena. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. We got all sorts of crazy bottles tonight. Oh, look at the M on this one. Is that And then it's got a W inside a triangle or an M inside a triangle, depending on which way it goes. I know. Well, they've survived this long. So any of these large ambers are $3 each. This one looks a little bit like it's a little off at the top. And there's not much, there's a couple numbers on the bottom and that's it. I was just trying to get to the bottom of the box. That's another blue one. I've seen that one. This is the same with that M on it. Right there in the amber. These are a little heavier. Oh, that's the problem. Little bottles fell into these. That's what happened. Oh, this one has a PL and a shield with that pitchfork style again. That's right. But I've always told people it's not just the feel and the sight of the glass, it's also the sound of the glass. So as long as we don't hear that, that dud sound of it cracking, we'll be fine. And this one is a round amber one. It says 500 maybe milliliters, milligrams, something. Lots of large amber ones. I have 2 of this one. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. All right, we're to the bottom of that box. This is a square one. Right, well, yeah, there is that. But it says Dodge. Like in raised, like embossed on the outside. And then it's got ounces. Let's see. On this, like a ruler on this side. And I have 2 of those. I don't know what Dodge made. They came in 16-ounce bottles that are square. And what do they say on the bottom? The old tags. These should be $5 as well for you guys. It's got that, I think it's that Anchor Hawking again, the Hazel Atlas. I always mix them up. Kind of hard to see. But I have 2 of these. Oh, this one also has, it has what's left of a lid, metal, and it's got what's left of a label on it. All right, so we have Christy, Laura, and Romola all interested in these 2 Dodge bottles. So y'all let me know what you would like to do. This is say. See if we can come up with something of what this says while we're making those decisions there. There's not much left of this label. There's not much left of it. I don't know what it says. Well, since we had, okay. Laura's out. So Romola is at 7, Christy. She's going to be at 8. Okay. These are tall too. They are almost 8 inches. And the square is about 2.5 inches square. Good night, Lena Ray, if you're going to head out. If not, embalming fluid, Patrick? Really? Wow. I see the word comparison right there on the label. I bet you could do like a Google Lens search. Some of this label is like left on the glass too. So you can kind of see some of the graphic even though the paper is missing. Okay, Christy is out. Ramola's at 12. Let me know which one you would like then after we count it down. There you go. Thank you, Kristen. I apologize, guys. Just a little dustier than I expected. I don't know why. Should have known better. Romola, which one would you like? The label or no label? She's taken both. All right, ×2 for Miss Romola. Thank you so much. You got it. Okay, so we went through that one. What are we at? We're at 9:36. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. I have more amber smalls and I have more clear smalls. And I have more milk glass smalls. I think we got all the bigger ones pretty much taken care of. I know. I mean, I'm trying not to mix them up too much. That Avon kind of puts me over the edge. But I'm getting a little like you've been through the newspaper for a while. I think it starts to get repetitive on the different shapes in the milk glass. But any more perfume ones like with a lid on it? I don't think so. I think that was an anomaly in the boxes. I can't even lift these up to show you like how much is left. These boxes are like shipping boxes from Lowe's. And they're like a 12 by 18 by 12 box. And they're all about halfway full. Just with random different, just stacked on each other, the milk glass ones. So I have a lot to choose from. If anybody else would like, I don't know, an assortment of milk glass. Oh, cool. Yep. Yep. I know my dad had a couple Dodges as well. I understand that one. Let's see. I have another milk glass lid for like the zinc lids of the jars. Let's see what else is in here. I think it's just a lot of the blue at the bottom. Oh, Susan, I got them at an auction. So apparently, it was an estate that somebody had these out for sale at one point because some of them have like stickers on them like this that have pricing on them. And so I assume somebody got them, had them in a store and probably sat and, dug in dumps and stuff like that. So can you get that, please? I need the blue ones. Yeah, the Noxzema ones I remember, like this one. And then I remember like the Pond's kind of style. I remember my grandma having some like this with Pond's. So the other flat would like the other flat one. Oh, this. You got it. Got you. All right, so we're gonna put ×2 on the lids. You got it. I was gonna see if I could come up with anything else out of that box that's different. I don't want to miss my chair though. You're so welcome. So again, here's the Pond's on the bottom. This one looks a little bit like it didn't get totally clean. It's a little bigger size. This is like the concave. That's what's neat about some of these cold cream jars and the lotions is they have a curved edge in the bottom, so you don't have so you can get all of it out of the jar. The blue ones were $3 each, Miss Patsy. This one's got, I don't know, shaped like this with panels. Does it have any markings on it? Kristen's like, you're crazy. I can't come up with words for all the different shapes. I can't read this one. The blue ones were 3. All the white and were 2. And then the big size ones, oh, trade something. This one is really thick. Like it's super thick and like an Art Deco kind of style. Romola, this guy. Romola is here. Got you. Miss Patsy, the blue ones. I have a couple different shapes. Like this one says Milk of Magnesia. I think that one was 4. And then all the other plain blue bottles were $3 each. I have a couple different sizes. Some of them have lids. This one has a lid. And that is about 4.5, 5 inches tall. This one is like a rectangular shape, says Clairol. That one has a lid. That is an amber one. What else do we have with lids? Oh, I have the big blue ones that are $5. And I have several of those with lids on them. Okay, so, all right, I got to go down the list of what we got here. No one got the white one with the writing. I would like that too. You got it, Romola. I'm putting that over here. Right there. You got it. Christy, right here. For the Milk of Magnesia. Does it sounds like I am like definitely like a traveling salesman. I get some more paper to write on. Okay, you got it, Christy. And then you'd like 2 small bromos with lid. Do you want? I don't know which ones they are, Ma, but we can figure it out. Milk of Magnesia, 3, Christy. You got it, Christy. I know I have you somewhere over here. Put you right there. We got it. Take 3 small blue, Patsy says. Mom, what shape is it that you want the bromo? Did you miss him? No, you didn't miss him. I'm just working down the thing. Do you want all the same shape, Miss Patsy? Just trying to go down because I was showing several things at a time and trying to make sure that I am catching everything. I know Kristen's helping out with that, as always. She catches more than I do. 2 small bromo ones, please. I don't know which shape that is. Is that just the plain round shape, Ma? Because that I don't know. I have more blue, but not. And so, Miss Patsy, what I don't know what you're asking for is if you wanted ones with lids. I have more without lids than I have with lids. The shorter, littler. This one, the round one. I can get you 2 of those, not a problem. And then, Miss Patsy, my question for you is if you wanted lids or no lids. Said you'd like 3 small blue. Do you want them to be all the same shape, all the same size? Too many variables tonight, I'm sorry. And with or without lids. So I got Mom's, and I think I got Christie's. So I just need to know what Miss Patsy would like. Oh, well, this one has some gunk in it while we're waiting. No, it's cracked, but it's got words on it. And I can't see, it's cracked. Something hit it right there. It says DeVoe and Reynolds Company out of Chicago, New York, and Kansas City. 2 ounces. Those round ones and square lid. Okay. I have this, and this. I will look for, I only have 2 with lids, but I have more without lids. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I will look for one more with a lid, Miss Patsy. Let's see what else I can come up with in the blue box. Whoa. A lot of amber on top. I have more Listerine. Okay, sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it, Miss Patsy. I'm going to put you over here. We got it. Yes. Romola, I would like a chance to just kind of match it up with jars later, but otherwise, I will put it on your pile, and if I find the jar that comes with it, it'll be yours along with the lid for free. And where did I put you? Where did Miss Romola go? There you go. Any amber with writing? Let me look. I have another physician sample. That square style with the PL with the pitchfork. Have any of the blues say bromo on it? I don't think so. I only had 2 with the lids. The lids said bromo, and those 2 were claimed earlier. I don't know what that says. That one's hard to make out. ROP is all I can make out at the bottom, at the end of it. But that's a little one, just a little tiny one. This amber, this is a $2 one. You know what? You're getting them farm fresh too. I'm not. I love you all, but I'm not cleaning these all. And look, it's fresh. These are genuine finds. All right, you got it. You got it, Christy. That's a physician sample. It was 2. You got it. I'll put it right in there. Put it there. Let's see. Oh, this one might say something on it. This one says Squib. SQUIBB. Squib. Got me on that one. Right. The patina is free. Takes a lot of time for these jars to look this way. Lysol. Look at that. Lysol. Hopefully all these spiders are dead though this time. This came out of Bloomfield, New Jersey. Right there. Wow, that one shows up really great. L and something production corporation out of Bloomfield, New Jersey. This little amber one, the Lysol, you got it. I'm gonna say ×2 on the amber for you. Sit nice together there. Lots of them don't say anything. They're like, this one has that little dauber or a little, ooh, it's hard to see that inside there. A little, what's that called? Bristol Myers, okay. Oh, she asked about the large blue ones? You got it. I will show them to you. The larger blue I have two shapes. They're both about the same height. This one's a little taller, and this has like an oval, like a rounded rectangular kind of shape. And this one is more of the flat rectangular shape. Oh, Bristol Myers were squib. Okay. And they all have lids, but there's nothing written on them, Miss Patsy. They're just plain silver metal. And I have one this shape, which is 7 inches tall. And I have 3 this shape, which is almost 8 inches tall. So 7.5 and 8. Okay, Christy. So that's what I have in the tall blue ones, Miss Patsy. And let me find that one. Oh, yay. Right here. You got it. ×3. Okay, one of each. Okay, Miss Patsy. Where did I put your pile? You're over there. This here. So we have the 4 small blues and then 2 of the big blues for Miss Patsy. Thank you so much. And this is another shape of a blue. It's a little bit shorter. Oh, it's another milk of magnesia, I think. Yep. Yes, Miss Patsy, they're 5 for the tall blue ones. This one is 3, the milk of magnesia. I found another one. This one's a clear one with a cork, but it doesn't have anything written on it. No worries, Lena. That's how my brain works. And I mean, I am a multitasker. Miss Patsy takes the milk of magnesia. All right. M for Patsy. It is 3. You got it, Miss Patsy. Let's see what else. There looks like there's some other stuff down in here. Oh, I have a green one. That has an eyedropper in it too. There it is. You can kind of see it right there. Got a hard, well, it still works. Still squishy, but it's kind of got a hole in it. This will be a $2 one. It's a small little green one. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, it was $2. So Sabrina and Verlaine. I see Sabrina first. Kristen, let me know what you see. Oh, let me look while you guys are doing that. Let me look and see if there's any more. Well, that's not what I was looking. Okay. There's some different shapes down in here. Okay. I found another green one, but it's a different shape. And here we go. So we got Sabrina's in at 4 on the little one. I don't think there's any more green ones in here. I have one more big green one, but it's different. So this over here. That one said something. We looked at that one. Okay. I know. I thought they were all amber and blue, but there's a few other things down in there. Okay. Do you want to be in or out on the little green one, Miss Verlaine? The dropper bottle. She's out. Okay, so this will be Sabrina. Okay, you got it. Thank you, ladies. Okay, the other green one that I found. Let's see. Let me tell you how tall it is. Darn screen. 5 inches tall and about 4 1/4 inches across. It's about 1.5 inches wide. It looks like it would have had like a stopper or cork. So it's round, like a slice of a cylinder. $3 start on this one. It has a couple numbers right there. And it has these numbers at the bottom with like a diamond with a 0 around it. So I have no clue. It has like a rectangular base. And that's that one. Let me shine a light down in there. All right. I think, as far as I can tell, these are the only 2 green ones. Okay, Verlaine is out. So this is going to be green, round, or circle. And Romola is in. Now, I did find another shape in the blue when I was looking. There's more of the small blue ones that have been claimed. I have more quantities of almost all of those sizes, but I have another single blue. That's a different one too. All right. Oh, cool. That's pretty neat. I did pick up once a little itty bitty. Remember the old glue that had the rubber tip on it that was like an angle? that you would squish it down and it would be, and you'd smear the glue around. I found a little itty bitty jar like that once. And I'm like, it's so cool. But I don't know how it would ship. Like with it still had some glue, some liquid in the bottom. So it has one letter number on this side. And then it has these numbers on this side. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, we're counting it down. I have Christy. And at 16. All right. Who knew there were such treasures in these boxes? Thank you so much. One of my favorite things to do for you guys is to be able to bring you quantities of things so that we can spread it around so everybody can have, so everybody can have something. So that's when I saw all these different milk glass ones. I thought these are really neat. And there's so many different ones. So this one was originally marked $15 wherever they had it for sale. This will be a $5 start. It is a shorter but a slumped shoulder blue bottle. And it says, Bonjour, 5, K or X. I don't know. No idea. There's no other marking on either side. That's just sticker residue that's on it. It is 4 inches tall and about 4 inches wide, about almost 2 inches deep. And it does not have a lid. So we're going to say short blue. And you guys are going to get another drink while you're doing that. We have Miss Patsy in. Mom's out. Christy's out. Oh, thank you, Susan. I feel like sometimes I bring some crazy combinations of stuff. But I do like being able to have a big quantity so that it can be spread around for everybody. And I didn't even dig through these. I like that one's got blue, that one has white, that has a lot of big jars in it. I'll take a combination of those. So I didn't go digging through them in the first place. I have no idea what this is. It does say X and 5 on the bottom. And if I butchered how you pronounce that, but that's my guess. So yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that and the rubber cement with the brush and on the lid. Mom used to use it all the time in teaching, so I grew up using that too. Wow, guys. In relation, it's similar to the tall ones, but it is definitely wider. Oh, okay. Sabrina, I was talking about that glue with like the rubber tip that you like squished it down with the slit in it and then you could smear it across. I found a little itty bitty bottle of it and it's up there somewhere and it still has a label on it and everything. All right, we have Romola in at 20, Miss Patsy. Oh, a cosmetic company. I wonder if this was nope, no smell on this one. Just in case you all wanted to know. Oh. Sorry with the wiggles on the camera tonight. There's definitely something I'm going to have to figure out on the new phone. So usually it'll stay open if something is running, but tonight it's wanting to just whoop, slowly. And I have 100% battery, so that's not the issue. Miss Patsy, where would you like to be on this blue one? I'm going to dig in the box for one more time. Make sure I don't have any more green in here. Okay. I'm relatively certain there's no more blue. Oh, cool. Nice. Okay. The Vermola 25. I did find another milk of magnesia. If anyone is interested in a blue milk of magnesia for $3. And I found a large Listerine bottle. The other ones are about that big in the clear. Thank you, Verlaine. This is another, so there's 3 sizes of the Listerine that I've found along the way. This one has the lid and it's got some initials on the top. Miss Patsy, can you let us know whether you're in or out on this one, please? So we can wrap this one up. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your offer so much. It is literally like digging for treasure. Patsy's out. Okay. You got it. Thank you so much. Yes, Verlaine. We can do that. Thank you, ladies, so much. The lidded Listerine. I don't know which way it needs to go. Is that 4040 company? Yeah. I remember something about that. Because I don't think it goes this way. This way makes more sense to me. So I don't know if that's, it says Lambert Pharmaceutical Company. I don't know if a parent company or something with the, oh, maybe it's an L. Maybe that's an L. An LP. Not a 40, it's LP Co. For Lambert Pharmaceutical Company. There, we figured it out. All together. LP, Lambert Pharmaceutical Company. That's what's down here. So it says Listerine up here. And down here it says Lambert Pharmaceutical Company. There is the lid. That's probably what makes that one all together, is the lid on that one. I did find one short ball mason jar with a zinc lid and the milk glass insert. Sure enough, this is the like a 12-ounce jar. I don't think that's very old. The bigger one says Listerine here and Lambert Pharmaceutical Company at the bottom. And it is 5.5 inches tall. The one with the lid is about 4 inches tall. 4 3 3/4, something like that. I just realized that the ruler I'm using has a 1/4 inch on the end, and I've been putting it at the bottom, so I might have been a 1/4 inch off. All right, Verlaine, you want the one with the lid? Patsy wants the tall one. So that one for Patsy. And Verlaine, this one is to Listerine. All right, we got it. Okay. Nope, that's for Mola. There we go. There for you. And this one goes right there. Perfect. And this is the other shape that I came up with when I was digging that last time. Oh, wow. That's good. Good to see. Sabrina Verlaine claimed it earlier, so yeah. I don't think I had a couple of them, but I've been putting them back in because they were clear. I can double check and see if there's another one. This to me looks like it was part of a perfume or dresser set. So it's a quarter round bottle that would have had a corked stopper. This will be a $3 start, and it has a partial, little worn off painted details on the front, and it has a little square rectangle shape where a label would have gone. You can kind of see the lines there for it. And there's no, it looks like one letter on the bottom, but I do not see a stopper. If I find a stopper in the bottom of this box, I will put it in there with this. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hi, Midge. Good to see you. Thanks for coming and saying hi. I know it's so close to I have a clean corner. I'm trying to hit that instead of changing my screen, and I keep hitting the mute on accident. I apologize. Oh, I need to start earlier. I know. It's just kind of hard with, like I said, Jeff comes home around 5:30, 6 o'clock. We have dinner for about an hour. It gets to be about 6 to 7. And then I'm like, it's kind of not nice not to super uber rush in. But I know I'm a night owl. Miss Pamela is out. Yeah, it has a little bit of paint on it. It has some green and pink dots. I don't know if it's original. I don't know who put it on there. But you can also see like the little, if I turn it, you can see where a rectangle space was for a label. There's lines right there. So Pamela's out, Christy's out. I know if I take, yeah, that's a good suggestion. If I take a nap, I'll never go to sleep. So, but it's Thursday there. I don't know what that sentence is. Oh, it is. Oh, it's Thursday here. Where are you? Okay, so where are we at, Miss Kristen? We had Romola in at 11. Is everybody else out? Just to make sure, I'm going to put dresser jar, Connecticut. Thursday. How is it Thursday? Isn't it Wednesday? I'm like, how are you 24 hours ahead of me? It's Tuesday here. Just checking. I'm like, wait, where did I miss? I missed a whole day? Okay, Miss Patsy, were you in or out on the jar with the painting, or was it just a question? I don't know if she was in earlier or not. Okay, counting it down. Awesome. Okay. I'll watch the chat. Put it right here to the side. Okay, thank you, Susan. I was like, wait. I mean, I do that all the time. Ask my mom. Ask Jeff. Yes, Miss Patsy. Oh, it's just a question. Okay, cool. Like on Sunday, I was just kind of like, oh, it's Monday. What do I want to do? Blah, blah, blah. I went, wait, why is Jeff home from work? because it's Sunday. Thank you, ladies. Okay, so going back to the Listerine quick for Miss Sabrina. This is a Listerine one. It's got a little more patina to it, but it does have the lid. And I've tried to, here we go. That has the LPCO on it. I know I do it all the time too. I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing today? Oh, today's tomorrow. At least I do it. Usually I'm not losing a day. Usually I'm a day ahead. So, Sabrina, if you're interested in that Listerine, it's $2 with the lid. Let's see. I think. All right. Wonderful. We got this one for Miss Sabrina. It's going to sit here. I think we've kind of gone through all the ones in that box that had writing on them. Let me see if I can bring this one up. I know, right? Oh my gosh. I think this box is about 30 pounds. Okay. I'm pretty sure what's left in here is mostly just the white milk glass. I know, right? This one does say Avon on it. I know. I'm kind of retired. I'm retired from raising kids, so this is kind of my fun job. This one's square to a round. So I have, like I said, I have tons of milk glass. I have the short ones with in different sizes and shapes. I have all sorts of like ponds and everything like that. I have a few random lids. I was gonna try and like see if I could make some marriages with them, but I'm guessing that somebody already tried to do that, and there's not very many that are gonna go together. But so if you have milk glass that you're interested in, it sounds terrible, I know. This one looks, oh, this is like one of those ceramic like insulators. It's itty bitty though. And some of them people have like painted, so this one's painted yellow. Keeps blowing out because they're white. So, oh, nice, Romola. Oh, there's so many things to do here. Depending on what time of year you're here, and the weather, if you like doing outdoors things or stuff like that. I'm sure between Kristen and I, we can give you some suggestions. So if I forget to message you, you just give me a holler later and say, hey, got any suggestions of what we should see? Oh, look at that. I found another one of the milk glass inserts. Boy, this one fires like crazy. Verlaine, are you interested in the third one? How about $2, Susan, on the little, it's got a wire around it. And it's got some lovely patina to it. Okay, well, you got it. I have one. I can. Do you want a whole lid, Sabrina? I have a whole lid with the milk glass insert. Since I did offer it to Verlaine, I didn't offer it as. I didn't offer it as an offer up. Sorry about that. She'd taken the other two, so that's why I asked if she wanted a third one. My mistake. But if you want one that's in a lid, I have one of those, Sabrina. Oh, to a dude ranch. Wow. Yes, Miss Patsy, I have more shapes of the cobalt ones. You've seen the big ones, but I have more. I mean, I have more of the small one. I have more of this one with a little bit of a neck. I have that one. I have multiples in this one, in these shapes. I don't think there's a whole lot of other ones. How do the lids look? I just have this one, and I offered it to Sabrina that's got it in the lid because I offered you the other one and I didn't put it for a total offer up. So, oh yeah, we could probably come up with a lot of good places. So, I did put a few at the booth that are lids on jars, but I don't know if there's still. I think there's a few over there, but we have one of our favorite places to go eat. It's called Yakitori. They should be in their new location by the time September rolls around. It's down here in Colorado Springs. It's a restaurant that I've eaten at since I was a little kid. It's the chicken and rice. It's just a really great local place. Oh, isn't that a cutie? Look at that one. Is that a Pond's again? Doesn't say. It's like that eye shape up to the. It's just a little one, just teeny. Show the big ones. I showed them to you already. These are the same shape you got earlier, Miss Patsy. Okay, please. It is Sandy's. Okay. Okay, Sabrina, I'm going with this one. Is that the little one? The little milk glass one? Got it. Susan was wondering the price on the mason jar with the milk glass insert. That one, I have those at my booth. I think I put $4 and $5 on them at my booth. But what the problem is I can't tell you what's available because I'm not there now with what has sold for the day. So you'll take one more. Okay, so but if you're interested in more of those the mason jars with the zinc lids or the inserts, why don't you send me a message of what you're looking for, what you're interested in, and when I'm at my booth, I should be there Thursday, I think this week. Then I can look at what's there and let you know what is available. Oh, okay. I did, Susan, but then it went to Sabrina. Okay, so blue, Miss Patsy, you have one of these with a lid, and you have this shape with the lid. So I have this one's a little bit shorter. Trying to hold them at the same one. So Miss Patsy, I have this one is a little bit shorter than the previous one that you claimed. And I have the square with no lid. And I have this one, which is the same that you've claimed, that shape, one with and one without a lid. So I think if you wanted one that was a little different, yeah, this one is a little bit shorter than the previous one you claimed. If you want that one, Miss Patsy. Then they'd be all a little bit different. Unless you want them all the same. Okay. All right, Susan, do you mind just emailing me at Vintagevikingtreasures? Then I can for sure remember to look for that one in there. All right, we're going to have 3 of the large blue ones for Miss Patsy. Okay, thank you. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. All right. So just to recap, I have a whole bunch of little milk glass in all different shapes and sizes. So if you're looking for a specific shape or size or kind of design, let me know. I have the Dr. Price's delicious flavoring extracts in 3 or 4 different sizes in the clear. I have a lot of amber in different shapes and sizes, but the majority of them don't have any writing on them. And then I have some big amber ones, but we already looked at all those. So oh my goodness, I love these little itty bitty ones. They're so cute. They're just like a little miniature, like about the same size as the old film canister. So, Kristen, excuse me, Midge, did you hear me say hi earlier? I know I'm muted, so I want to make sure I said hi on unmute. So, oh, you have a busy day, Miss Sabrina. Okay. So those are all. The only other one that I have that's got some writing on it was this blue Noxzema. And it says that on the bottom with no lid. And that was a $5 one as well. Other than that, we have white coming out our ears at this point. So I think I missed I think you were sick earlier, Sabrina, but I don't remember what it was. So I hope you get all your stuff accomplished tomorrow. How many small blue left? Well, let me look. Probably at least a dozen. I have a whole bunch of this size without lids. So there's 4, 5, 6 of those that I just pulled out. I have these ones with the taller neck. There's 2 of those for sure. There's more in the box. I have at least 2 of this, which is the same shape as this one, just a little bit bigger. Just a smidge taller, like a 1/2 inch or so. So I don't know if you're looking for quantity of any of those. You let me know and we'll figure it out. Oh, good, Midge. Good. 2 small and 1 bigger. You got it. Okay. What did I miss earlier too? Romola, I bet Becky's house would be a good and not too spendy. Oh, you mean to come and visit while you're here? My house is a mess. I'm working on it. Every time I go to a show, I rearrange some more and get some more boxed up, and we're getting there. I have gone through a couple different boxes behind me. These are the boxes that were right here. They'll be going off to the booth after this. So 3 blue for Verlaine. Okay. And Patsy wants the Noxzema one. You got it, Patsy. Okay, you 3 stay right there. No falling off the desk allowed. Miss Patsy wants the Noxzema. And that is a $5 one. You got it. Oh, so they could have been like like extracts for cooking. Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense because there's a lot of them in here. Good to know, Kathy. Right? So, going to Colorado to stay with your sons. Oh, fun. Florence. Florence is has a great furniture, or excuse me, antique row. I have a friend of mine who has an antique shop down in Florence. It's called the Flippin' Peddler, little vendor mall. There's a lot of I think they're called like the antique capital of Colorado in Florence. So, oh, yeah, isn't that the truth, Miss Midge? So, okay, I think we're at the point where we have kind of gone through and over everything at least more than once. If there's something you're interested in, send me an email, send me a message. Yes, an American Classic. That is where I have a booth, and Yvonne, Thrifty Rich, has a booth. And Kristen, if you want to put in the name of your vendor mall that's up in Denver where you have your booth, that would be great too. So, okay, Miss Patsy, how many more you want? I have at least, I have this size, and I have this size. Oh, let's just go one at a time. I have those two sizes. Yep, plan a couple hours for American Classic. And here, if you want a good tip, well, I bet you they'll be moved by then. It's going to say Yakitori is just across the street, but by September they'll be moved to their new location. So it's always a good place to go shopping, or I fill up my booth and then we go across the street and have dinner. So there's Kristen's Colorblind Antiques up in Denver. It's smaller, but it's a cute one. They'll take both. So one of each. And there's several antique malls up in Denver, including Brass Armadillo. But Denver is more of a, if you go from one side to the other, it's almost an hour to cross the city. So it's good to like really get things that are much closer together. And then you have a lot less traffic time. So, okay. Awesome. She's taking both. I'm thinking about one of each, but I don't know, Miss Patsy. Or you want several more of the blue smalls? Okay, you got it. 2 times 3. All right. Thank you, Miss Patsy. Well, I'm glad that everybody loves the crazy, dirty, fun antique bottles. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. Like I said, if there's something when you're rewatching or you're catching it on the replay, send me a message. We'll see what we can do for you. Thank you, Miss Kristen, for hanging out. Hopefully it wasn't too crazy tonight. I was hoping it was a little bit easier, being that we had same kind of prices and whatnot. But yeah, for sure, let us know if you want some information about Colorado Springs and Denver area. Both myself and Kristen, our mod in the chat, can help give you those details. Yes, Pixies are coming March 4th, the first Tuesday. No, it's the 5th, because my daughter's birthday is the 4th. The first Tuesday in March will be Pixies and mushrooms. Because I will be traveling the next 2 weeks. So I'm hoping to have lives that will include things that I have picked up along the way. To and from, I'm going to the glass show in Houston, Texas. And that show will be next weekend. So what about we set up on the 15th, I think, and it's 16, 17, 18, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I'll drive home from there, and I will have more stuff on my live on the way home from that. And then the 4th Tuesday of February, I will have Steven on again on his regular day. Thanks for the reminder of the thumbs up. And yeah, and then when we get back, the first Tuesday in March will be Pixies and mushrooms. And I will be working on getting a, whatever that's called, thing to put up in the community chat and everything so that everybody knows when the Pixies are coming so people can plan for it. So I think that kind of pretty much covers it tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Have a good night, and I'll see you next week from somewhere in Texas. Good night, everybody.